What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Visible Truth Media, and I'm your host, 30 God. Today, we have a story about a 13-year-old boy named Sinzae Reed. He was killed by a white man in Columbus, Ohio. Now, when it comes to this case, it gets kind of shocking. After he murdered this child, his charges were dropped because he claimed self-defense. We're going to jump straight into it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps the channel out, keeping us in the algorithm for YouTube. I really appreciate you. Peace.
In Columbus, Ohio, the community is outraged as the assistant prosecutors to drop charges against 36-year-old white convicted criminal Craig Butler has sparked outrage as many.
The family of Sinzae Reed, a 13-year-old who was fatally shot on October 12th at Wedgewood Apartments in Columbus Hilltop neighborhood, want to know why the alleged shooter, a neighbor who legally should not have been able to get a gun, is walking free. A grown man killed a child and nobody cares, Sinzae's sister, 20-year-old Michaela Nichols, told the Dispatch on Thursday. We want to know why he's free. The Franklin County Prosecutor's Office previously filed a murder charge against Krieg A. Butler Sr., 36 years old, in Franklin County Municipal Court in connection with Sinzae's death on the same day as the shooting. But a week later, prosecutors filed to dismiss the case in Municipal Court on October 19th. Franklin County Municipal Court Judge Mike McAllister accepted the motion to dismiss the case, meaning the $1 million bond Butler had been held up on no longer applied and Butler was released from jail. Columbus homicide detective Keith O'Connor said Thursday that there has been a claim of self-defense by Butler and his mother, but declined to comment further, citing an ongoing police investigation. Sinzae's not a bad kid at all, Nicole said. How was a grown man scared of him? He did not deserve to die. Nichols, responding to Butler and his mother's claim on social media of self-defense, said she does not believe Sinzae could have had a weapon. Butler was previously convicted in Franklin County for misdemeanor domestic violence according to the court records, which under federal law will prohibit him from having a gun. Nichols and a handful of other people demonstrated Thursday afternoon on the steps outside of Franklin County Municipal Court seeking justice for Sinzae and the prosecution of Butler. My little brother was 13 and they let his killer out 5 days later, Nichols shouted through tears. A baby is gone. Megan Reed, Sinzae's mother, held pictures of her son outside of the courthouse. She declined again Thursday to speak with the Dispatch. Dejan Sharp, a local activist and organizer, yelled through a megaphone, decrying local authorities' handling of the case involving a white male defendant and a black child victim. Sharp also said Butler should at least be charged with illegally possessing a gun and held in jail. Prosecutors could still bring the shooting case before a grand jury for indictment in Franklin County Common Pleas Court, which handles felony cases like murder. A media release from Franklin County prosecuting attorney Gary Tack's office Thursday afternoon said it is standard for practice for almost every felony case filed in multi-principal court to be dismissed. Not every case in municipal court is presented to the grand jury, the release said. This particular case is still under review for possible presentation to the grand jury, and unfortunately, I cannot advise you when the case will be represented to the grand jury. Franklin County's first assistant prosecutor, Janet Grubb, who leads criminal division, said the office would not comment any further on the matter that is under review. Nicole said the prosecutor's office has not communicated with their family and did not warn them that Butler, who lives nearby, would be let out of jail. The shooting of Sinzae Reed happened around 5:45 p.m. on October 12th. Butler is also a resident of that same apartment complex. According to the court records filed by the police officer, an eyewitness who knows Butler saw him exit a red truck and fire multiple times at Sinzae, striking him several times. Butler then allegedly got out of his truck and fled the scene, according to the court records. Police arrested Butler a day later. Officers found Sinzae suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Paramedics rushed Sinzae to Ohio Health Doctors Hospital, where he died at 6:26 p.m. According to Nichols, Sinzae was shot 4 or 5 times, including in his right hand and back. How the hell, how? My only thing I got to say about this whole situation is how. I've been watching a couple of videos on this story, and they said, man, and I think in the past 5 years there's been 17 murders. I think like 2 days before Sinzae was killed, there was another murder, and I'm like, man, I think they just talking about all these other murders just to kind of throw off what happened here with his case. with Sinzae's case. They just want to make it look like the neighborhood is just bad, so it could kind of be brushed under the rug because the guy that did this one was white. Because how the hell did he get out? You as the victim's family, how do you see somebody that killed your family member or son or brother every day? Because he lives in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I seen her do an interview and she can't even get a restraining order on him until I think the autopsy report comes back for his son. You know what I'm saying? Or until charges are filed. Like, this is a crazy case, man. A white man kills a black child and you just get to walk free. Like, how did he legally have a gun? Like, how does that even happen? There's just a lot of hows. These questions are all hows. It doesn't even sound like a real story. And if there's not enough media pushing this, man, it's just gonna go. It's just gonna go under the rug, man. So that's our job here, man. Rest in peace to Sinzae, man. Sending nothing but positive energy to his mother and sister and other family members. You know, hopefully justice can get served one way or another. But yeah, we just trying to spread light on it, man. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Peace, man. We do this daily, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Oh, you're still here? Well, since you're still here, I want to give you guys a special thanks for supporting the channel and to let you know that we appreciate you, because without you, we wouldn't have made it this far. I also want to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell because it really helps us stay within the algorithm for YouTube. And don't forget to check out our Instagram page. Our Instagram page is used for when story updates come and we don't have to make a long video about it. You can just stay up to date on certain stories. From there, you can stay up to date on what we do and news that we cover and posts that we make. If you like the hoodies that I'm wearing, you can go to our website and purchase them. We got all sizes, up to 3XL, and we got plenty of colors for females and males. If you have a story that you want us to cover, go ahead and email us at visibletruthmedia@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram and we'll jump right on it. It's time to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Peace.